I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit today about consistency. Consistency with your business, consistency in taking the products, just consistency in general. So this is primarily going to be for the team as it stands right now. And as all of you know, right now, today, on August 8th, 2015, I am a silver ambassador on my way to gold. I've been in Plexus since October of 2014, so almost a year. And, our team has grown quite a bit. Like I said, super close to gold. We've got one of you guys is already silver, another one's rounding that corner, and some people have just joined. So we've got a lot of really great energy happening. But if you noticed, there's a lot of diamonds that have been that made it like in 9 months. All of a sudden, they just exploded, to emerald or whatever in 9 months. Some of them made it to diamond in six. So the key for them was they were extremely consistent with everything they did with their business. And also consistent in taking the products so that you also still have um, those results to talk about yourself. So being consistent is very difficult for a lot of us because in our day-to-day lives, we've got a lot going on. We have children, some of us, husbands, jobs, just life in general, boyfriends, whatever, life in general can keep us from being consistent. So I, for one, wanted to say I've not been the most consistent that I could have been with my business over the last 9 months or so. If I really look at it and I'm really honest with myself, I've probably only been consistent with the business maybe 3 months, maybe four, out of the entire 9 months that I've been an ambassador. So I wanted to just share with you a little bit about what I've learned. First of all, the first key, don't get overwhelmed. I've got a full-time job. I was traveling a lot last year. I don't have to travel as much this year. Um, I've got a grandchild. I have 3 young adult children. And my job last year, the position I was in, took me all around the country 2 weeks out of every month. So I was very consistent with the products. I take my Slim every day. I took my accelerator every day while I was taking it. Take my ProBio 5, take my BioCleanse, like take my block. So I was very consistent with the product. So I had great results, but not so consistent with the business. And I would really get down on myself. So for like a week, maybe 3 days, I would be like all about it, pedal to the metal, 3 hours every night, just bam. And I would see great growth during those time periods. I would get customers, new ambassadors, all sorts of good things would happen. But then I would burn myself out because I still did have a full-time job that was very demanding. So first things first, you need to get yourself a schedule. You need to say, even if it's 30 minutes every day, it's 30 minutes every day. Be consistent with the time if you can. If not, that's okay. Look in your schedule. Use your Google Calendar. Whatever you need. Use your phone calendar. Write it down. However you need to do it, just do it. And then those 30 minutes, if it's 30 minutes, if it's an hour, every day have a goal to do things that are going to be income producing. And what do I mean by income producing? Not playing Facebook games. I know Criminal Case and Trivia Crack and Candy Crush and all that. They're real fun to do, but they're not income producing. So if you're just kind of sitting there on Facebook and you're playing games, not that it's a bad thing, but if you're honest with yourself, you're playing games, you're just kind of scrolling through, just reading, catching up, and that's important to keep, that balance. But if that's during your Plexus time, then that's not really working on your business. But if you're spending that half an hour going through following up with your customers, following up with prospects, following up with your own team members. There's a number of us that are going to be watching this that have team members also. It's really important to follow up with them as well. So take that time. Maybe that 30 minutes isn't spent on Facebook. Maybe 10 minutes of that is spent on Facebook posting, liking, just kind of doing some research online. Maybe the other 15 minutes is spent reading a book. I'm at this time reading a Facebook marketing book because I did everything old school in the other network marketing companies I was with. It was all word of mouth. It was all relationships. And so for me, I'm kind of in this odd area of my life where, I'm old enough to have done everything old school, but I'm young enough to be able to embrace technology. So take that time to learn new things. Maybe it's leadership. Maybe that's what, you're like, I've never been a leader. Now I'm growing a team. How the heck am I going to lead other people when I don't even know? So there's plenty of network marketing or just general leadership books that will just, enhance your leadership, your natural leadership capabilities. Maybe it's product knowledge. So my point is that if you're going to take a half hour every day, and some days when you can do more, do more. Some days that you have to do a little bit less, do a little bit less. But be sure that you have mapped out throughout that week what it is you're going to do. On Monday, I'm going to do this. Tuesday, I'm going to do this. So Mondays, I catch up with all of you guys. Tuesdays, I catch up with my customers. Wednesdays, what I do is I then reach out to prospects. Thursdays, I go ahead and I try to do some of that, learning, okay? Whether it be product learning or whether it be network marketing learning. And Fridays is kind of follow up again. So I go back through my list. Who's reached back out to me? Who do I need to follow up with? Saturdays and Sundays, it's a little bit more of a free-for-all because I've got some extra time. So I try to use Saturdays and Sundays to actually sit down with people, call people to, kind of seal the deal if I can, and not always do those plans work out. So for instance, this week I had a team dinner on Tuesday. Tuesday was my day to follow up with customers. Did I worry about it? Not at all. I just went ahead and did what I needed to do with the team. And then Wednesday, I did more follow-up with customers. So just so we know, that's what we do. We don't beat ourselves up about it. The other thing, though, is being consistent with your products, because we cannot encourage our customers to be more consistent with our products if we're not. This is another area where just don't beat yourself up either. If you fall off the wagon, we all do. Don't worry about it. Get right back on. But as you get more consistent with the products, you'll begin to see how the products work in your body. Maybe after a while, I've had to change some things up. So I don't take my Slim exactly at the same time I took it before because it just needed to change up. Body got used to it. I don't take my Probio 5 and my BioCleanse at the same time I did before. Had to change it up. I had to come off of the accelerator because I was hitting a plateau. Had to come off the block. I was hitting a plateau. Now I'm back on. So I changed things. It's okay to do that because the more consistent you are with your products, the easier it's going to be for you to troubleshoot for your customers. And the other thing I would say to be consistent with is be consistent with the belief in yourself. If you need to write down positive affirmations and just speak that over your life, I am a firm believer that we speak into existence our own world. So if you're always speaking doubt over your Plexus business, if you're always speaking doubt over the products, it's not going to work, or this isn't working, I'm not seeing anything, you might not see anything for 30, 60, 90 days. You might not. But then you have to ask yourself, just like I did with my business, are you consistent, right? Are you taking your products every day? Are you drinking enough water every day? But instead of saying, oh my gosh, I'm so horrible, I can't stay consistent, I can't keep this up, Nope, you can. Speak that over yourself. I can be consistent with the products. These products are working in my body. I can be a good leader. I can build a team. I can achieve those goals that I have for myself. Share those goals with me. I want to know. I want to know your why. I want to know exactly what you want to do. If it's you want to stop working full time, be able to replace your full time income, great. I want to believe in that with you. If it's really you need to lose a certain amount of weight or get healthy in certain areas, share that with me as well. I want to help you get to your goal that you want to get to. So be consistent. If you're building a team, building a business, consistently post on Facebook 1 to 2 times every day. Remember, do not just share posts. I try to keep up with all the really good and various testimonies about what Plexus has done for people. So feel free to take them off of my page. I know Laura Rushmore, that's on this team, finds a lot of great ones as well. Friend her if you haven't yet. There's life-changing Plexus testimonials, and if you're not on that page yet, if I have not yet added you, reach out to me. I will add you immediately. There's plenty. If you Google Plexus and whatever it is, I can guarantee you're going to find a page that's got some testimonials. But remember, just don't click share. Save that photo if there is one there, copy the text, and post it on your own page. And then bring up that photo, okay? Add that to your post. Why? Because I want your people to see your posts, okay? I want your people to see what's happening with you and your business. If you just share it, then it links it back to me and or whatever, whomever else you shared it from. And we want people to reach out directly to you. Okay, and it looks more genuine. How often do we just kind of scroll past something because it's been shared? But if it's a fresh post of yours, then people are going to read it. All right, be consistent a few times a week, sharing about the business, the opportunity. What has it done for you? What has it done for me? Ask us. Ask Danielle Gates, our senior Ruby upline, what it's done for her. She's almost Emerald. I'm so excited for her. So ask us. There's plenty of financial testimonials out there as well. And there's plenty of information. Be consistent with learning about the products. Don't think you got to learn about everything at once. Take each one as it comes. Okay? Take it bit by bit because there's too much knowledge to just download it immediately. We are not laptops. We are not smartphones. So don't feel like you have to know everything immediately because you don't. Okay? And be consistent in being positive on your Facebook page and maintaining those other relationships outside of Plexus. It's really tempting to let your Facebook page solely be Plexus all day, every day, 24/7, 365. Then people will tune out. Okay? So be consistent in being you, being positive, because nobody likes Debbie Downer. So if you're having some issues or whatever, I'm not saying you can't post about it. What I am saying is if you want to share it with me or share with somebody else, that's great. But really try to make sure you've got a positive brand because that's what we're all about. And I think you'll find the more you take your products and the more you grow your business, if that's what you're doing as well, the more positive you just can't help but being. Okay, that's like long enough for right now. So this is going to be up on our team page. I'm also going to create a YouTube channel. So you're going to start seeing more of me if you want to. So thanks guys for tuning into this, and we'll put some more training up there as we go along. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.